All right. Good morning. We're back. Okay, this is Real Life Live. Now, today, uh, what we're going to talk about, for briefly, because we're coming back, because we had to do a lot of medical stuff. So, now, we've been talking about the Nolan Wales case down in Mississippi. Okay, everything's going on there, it's a whole lot of drama, this and that, I mean, stories, everybody has something to say. It's a mess right now. But one thing I know, okay, I know one thing. All those white people down there, they're playing with that couple, the parents of Nolan Wales. They're playing with them, with the uh, not talking and all that kind of stuff. Me myself, I'm not, uh, you know, we'll get into this later, but I'm not a nice guy, so I probably will have demanded some answers. Okay, so that being said, uh, here's the thing down there with all that and all those white people. What they are doing, and I know this for cops, all of them, they're all getting ready for that Ole Miss football. Okay, and that's what y'all gotta realize. All the black people I'm talking to, my people, we don't need football. Football is a want. They need it. Them white folks need it down there in the SEC because they have to have it. If black folks ain't playing their football, they're in the toilet. Okay, especially that football or that Ole Miss football. Black folks ain't playing. Them black athletes ain't playing. They're in the toilet. And by the way, have you heard one SEC coach, one Ole Miss coach, say anything about black rights, police brutality? None of that. Silent. Okay? The SEC, black folks, we can shut it down. You queens, my beautiful young black queens, you can shut it down. It's your sons that are putting all that money, especially in Ole Miss, that racist football team with its history, that racist state with its history. We can take all that football money away. We can take all that money away, and I do it. If I was a black woman, I'd go in there. Let's put it like this: if it was white women, and they had all the 4, 5-star recruits, they demand Mississippi and all those people. Hey, all those cops. Hey, you either treat our kids right, or you ain't. We're gonna take all them football tickets away, and if things aren't done right down here in the SEC, we're taking all our talent away. If it was white talent that was 5-star, no, but it's black talent. So there is something you can do. There's something that black people can do, but you got to make the sacrifice. Okay, like I said, football is a want. It's not a need. We don't need football. And hey, I'm like this. Let's take a year off. Let's take a game off and let's see what happens. Let's take one game off in Mississippi. Yeah, I do it in all the SEC, but just that, and see what happens. So I'm saying this. I'll be back. There is things we can do. There's one thing we can drop the bomb on the SEC, and that's football. But we have to make the sacrifice. And I heard some people talk about, well, we don't want to put it on the young athletes. But no, it's not. We're going to put it on us too. We're not going to buy anything from the SEC. Take all that shit off. No buying, no sports sales for the SEC from black folks. Okay, let's start that. Let's do that. And I'm like this. We can shut it down. You come to me. Come to me. Because I'm not like everybody else. You see, I'm Andre. If it was up to me, they wouldn't have no black players on Mississippi. On that squad. It'd be all white. Let's see them move. Let's see them lose ball games. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. We can shut it down. I've always laughed about it because if we take all the black athletes and all the black money away from the SEC, they're broke. So we'll come back, but listen to that. And if I'm gonna I got some other things coming up, y'all. Big things coming up. We'll talk about them later. But I wanted to come back. I wanted to tell you that. And this is Real Life Live, and it's good to talk to you again. But hey, don't worry, black folks. We got the power. We just ain't using it. But we're gonna start though, because it's coming. We have no other choice. Okay, so I'll be back, and we'll be talking about everything else when I get back.